Another day, another dollar. You know how I grind. It's another episode of the Easy Corner. My guest, one of the most prolific dual sport athlete, not only in the city of Houston, but in the state of Texas. And honestly, in my personal biasness, I believe across the country, I don't know if there's a dual sport athlete that's better. The 2027 guard, the district MVP in 4A basketball, also first team wide receiver from Crawford High School, my boy, Mr. Alvin Mosley, man. How you doing today?
I'm good.
Man, Alvin, I just want to kind of just start off with like a little icebreaker. Tell kind of the viewers and the fans something that we don't know about you. Tell them about yourself.
Sure, some that y'all probably don't know about me.
Yes.
Like it can be anything?
Anything. It's the Easy Corner. We get real right here.
Yeah. Some about me. Sure, I got, this would be about like life.
Everything, anything.
Yeah, I probably got more designer shoes than regular shoes. Yeah.
Give me some of your designers. Like what are we working? We working with Gucci. We working with Prada. With Alexander McQueen's.
Balenciaga, Alexander McQueen.
Okay.
I got Dior.
Okay.
Louis Vuitton.
Okay.
What else? I got a lot. I got some Pradas, yeah.
Okay. Me too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think there's one more and some Lavins.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
okay.
it.
What made you kind of get interested in the designer shoes?
Shoot, I just saw it was just a trend, so I was like, I gotta hop on it. I just like designer too. I just started liking designer after that.
Is it more of like, obviously we all know who Deion Sanders is.
Yeah.
Is it more like a sense of when you look good, you play good?
Yeah, so like that. So like that.
If you had to kind of give me like a little bit like of your top 3 designer shoes.
Balenciagas. Alexander McQueen.
I you know what? I'm really trying to get McQueen's, but I know I got to get on the payment plan.
Yeah, it did. My third gonna probably be. It's hard. No, I would say Lavins.
What's so? I haven't heard of Lavins. What's so special about that shoe?
It's just colorful. It's like a colorful shoe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm good. If you had to put me on some designer shoes, what shoes would you tell me to get?
I'll tell you. Sure. I'll tell you go get probably some Amiris. I ain't even got them yet.
Okay. Obviously, like I said, you're a dual sport athlete in both sports. One of the best, if not the best in the city, in football, in basketball. But right now, we're kind of going to shift the focus to basketball right now because we know that, the playoffs is over. Season just ended. Talk about your season and talk about your team this year.
Our season went great. 28-8.
Okay.
Nobody would expect us to do that because we're a young team, a lot of freshmen. So, and then I played great. I got district MVP, averaged 22 points, 4.5 assists, stuff like that. Yeah.
Talk about your team and the leadership that you've shown this year, because like I told you, I saw you play on JV last year, and I saw you have a high energy and a high motor. But the thing is, you play hard, but you put up numbers. Yeah. So just talk about your leadership with this young crew, knowing this is your first year on varsity.
Yeah, my leadership was good. Yeah, I had to pick a lot because we were a young team, so I had to pick up a lot of my freshmen. Whenever they made a mistake or bad pass, something like that, I had to pick them up because they probably ain't never had a leader or something like that. So I gotta be there for them. And then my juniors, I gotta help them out too.
Talk about the stage of the playoffs, round 3, Booker T.
I mean,
you only lose by one.
Yeah.
Up 11 going into the 4th.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
I mean, I feel like it was just a big stage for all of us. This our first time making it this far, so it was a big stage for all of us. But it was, losing by 1 hurt. We had a lot of turnovers at the end of the game and all type of stuff. It was crazy.
Is there a specific play that you remember you're like, oh, that probably changed the game?
Probably, Shoot, I gotta remember that.
Yeah.
It was probably, I don't know.
It was just a lot going on.
It
Like
was just a lot. Yeah.
What was the locker room like after that game?
A lot of tears. Because we know we should have made it past that game. We know we should have won that game. It was a lot of tears, you know. But I was good. I'm trying to tell everybody we good. We're gonna be back, you know.
You won the district MVP. District MVP. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Before the season started, was that a goal of yours?
Nah, not really. Cause you know, when I was in football, I already missed like 3-4 games, and you know, I'm trying to be one of them kids that get like to 1,000 points up there. So that really wasn't my goal. My goal was to get 1,000 points in the season, really. And I was at high 700. So I feel like if I'd have played them extra games, you know, I'd probably hit it.
When you won the district MVP, what's your feelings?
Yeah, I was feeling great. I was like, hey, I got it. I was feeling good.
Going into next year, because we're gonna switch to football too in a little bit, but we're gonna stay on the topic of basketball. Going into next year, what's kind of the motivation for your team? Do you kind of remind them, remember what happened a year ago, or what are you telling your teammates going into the summer?
I mean, I'm gonna just keep reminding what happened last year. That's how I'm gonna be one of them. Just remember what happened last year, man. How we should have made it further than that.
Talk about your coach, Coach Al. Obviously, like I told you, like legendary guard out of Houston, Nicholls State, used to coach at Milby. I think that he's still like a vibrant and young coach that, you know, he probably delivers the message a certain way that everybody could understand. What has he meant to you?
I like Coach Al. He a cool guy. You know, he let me do me.
Yeah.
He let me do me a lot. Help until the little freshmen, he let them do them too. He was just a chill, laid back coach until, like, you know, to get to that point, we got to all lock in and get into that.
What's usually like his message to you guys after almost every game?
Job not finished.
Whoo!
Yeah.
Football, 830 yards,
Yeah.
11 tutties.
Yeah.
Just before I kind of get into that, football is a physical sport.
Yeah.
Talk about the mentality that you have to play. And obviously you're a dual sport athlete, so like your mental probably is on a different level than a lot of other people. So just talk about the mentality.
Yeah, you gotta be a dog. You can't just be a regular dog. You gotta be a different dog. Like, you gotta just be different to do that. That's different. Like having everybody hitting you with pads, helmets, all that. You gotta just be different.
6-4 for the first year of Crawford. So not only are you elevating the basketball program, you're elevating the football program.
Yeah.
What is kind of the message you're telling your football team? Because you're on double duty now. It's just more like,
I'm telling basically the same thing I told basketball. We lost first round when we was up 21-3. We was up 21-3.
Alvin, what's up with these comebacks, man? What's up with these comebacks? What's going on? Are you jinxing teams?
Nah, I just don't know, bro. You be having it. I don't know.
When you walk off the field after a 21-3, after being up 21-3, like, what is the emotions in that locker room? Like, is it still the same thing? Like, is it more in your mindset, we'll be back?
Yeah, I was like, we'll be back most definitely.
What do you feel in your game of football? And I didn't really ask this for basketball, but in the game of football, what do you feel like you have to work on to take your team to the next level?
Well, I got to work on, like, me.
Yeah.
I need to just work on me getting more faster, because I feel like me being faster, I'll probably just blow past everybody just to go. It'd be like me right now, I just be hitting every one move and I'm gone, but like I just need to get fast, bro. Once I get fast, I'm gone. I'm gonna get a touchdown every time I touch the ball.
Your decision to go to Crawford is really, really a big one, because I don't know how to really kind of ask this question, because we know what school is kind of zoned to Thornton. We know that sometimes like it's Ridge Point.
Yeah.
But you're going to be one of the guys at Crawford when it's all said and done. Is going to be a lot of footsteps to follow. Yeah. Was that kind of the decision making of you going to Crawford, knowing that like you're going to be the first? Ridge Point, we know that they have a lot of guys like down the line, but you're like nobody's going to take that away from you. There's a lot of other people that say like Crawford, it might end up when Alvin Mosley is all said and done, is going to be he's going to have a court or a field named after him.
Yeah.
So just talk about you kind of carrying that badge, knowing that this is almost your program.
Yeah, I made a good decision. I feel like me building a legacy for that school. So I feel like I made a good decision carrying on both sports too, making sure everything's good. So I feel like whoever gonna do it next, gotta just do it better than me. They gotta do it better.
Is in a day and age that people or athletes only play one sport, what makes you decide that you can play two? Because, you know, a lot of people might just say, hey, man, Alvin, we think that you just need to focus on football. Or, hey, man, Alvin, you see what you do in basketball, drop the football. Mm-hmm. What kind of goes through your mind when you're just playing, like, when you know, like, you're almost the anomaly, the one of one that's playing both sports and not even just playing major contributions and dominating?
Yeah. I mean, nobody, like, when people say that, I don't even listen, bro. Because I've been doing this since I was 4 years old. I've been playing both since 4. So I've been like, I got to just keep going. There's no reason for me to be quitting one of them when I've been doing it for a long time.
Is there a favorite sport?
Nah. It's even. I can't.
Just, okay, you said it's even. I like that. Talk about why it's even.
I mean, when you do good in both, I mean, it's like, when you do good in both, it's like, you got to just say it's even, like, and then you get people here talking about you saying you good at both. So I be like, hey, it's even.
One question. Game-winning touchdown, game-winning shot.
That's hard. That's hard. Dang. I feel like game-winning shot. Game-winning shot.
Why game-winning shot over game-winning touchdown?
It got to be like a game-winning shot in like a big playoff game or something.
But what if it's the game-winning touchdown in the state championship?
If it's a game-winning touchdown, I gotta go to state championship. Both of
them are in state. Both of them are in state. Game-winning shot, 5 seconds left, you got the ball, or a fade to the corner for the game-winning touchdown to win a state championship in football.
I gotta go with the fade. It's just like you get. It's like here everybody gonna be like all that in football. It's just you get posted. You probably gonna get posted on every platform ever. It's like I gotta go.
You know it. So you really know, like, and you know how football is in Texas. Like you get the game winning shot, but like if you get a game winning touchdown, you legendary almost for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
Like,
so it's like I gotta choose that. Yeah.
Talk about your family and you know the importance kind of them, because like obviously like they all came up here to kind of support you right now in this Easy Corner interview. Mm-hmm. Just talk about how much they've how much they've meant to you, because like they know that in 2 years we know that there's going to be a plethora of offers, but you know we're going to narrow it down to 4, and when you commit, we will be there. Absolutely, we will be there when it's time for commitment time. But just talk about them and like you can just be Alvin, not Alvin the athlete.
Yeah. So them they mean a lot to me for real. Mm-hmm. So they take me everywhere, taking me places, taking me to colleges to go so they can see me. But they mean a lot, so they be pushing me almost every day. Like after this, I gotta go hit a workout. Mm-hmm. Yesterday they pushed me go make another workout. I'll be working out every day because of them. They push me every day. I do myself too, but it's like they push me even more for me to go reach my goal, because my goal is to make it to the big league. So it's like they just mean a lot to me. They do everything for me. When
you kind of have that, like knowing that there's not a lot of, I tell people there's not a lot of stuff that you can do to kind of repay your parents, but how much would it mean to them knowing that you're in a position to get a free education?
How much it mean to them?
Yeah, how much it means to them?
I mean, when I first got my first offer, they was happy, like super happy. They was like, "Hey, we don't got to pay for nothing." They was happy, but like when I'm gonna pay them back like with something big though. Of course, they gonna get paid back real big.
Yeah, I got you. More designers.
Hey, they can get it all. Get it all. It don't matter.
No, I got you. Talk about when did you said you started playing like both sports like at 4.
Yeah.
When did you really kind of fall in love with it?
Probably it was like when I was like probably fifth grade.
Fifth grade.
Fifth grade.
Why fifth grade? I know there got to be a story. There got to be a story behind it.
I mean, fifth grade. No, I would say sixth grade.
Okay.
Sixth grade. That's when I just started getting good at both sports. Like really start getting good at both. So I was like, yeah, I got it. I just got to keep playing. Like this is gonna be my sport for real. Both of them.
I got a question.
Yeah.
And I really want you to answer it because I've been really itching to ask this question. You're one of the few players that we know in a basketball game. Mm-hmm. I'm just so enamored by this, and I have to ask it. The use of your left hand. Everybody knows Alvin Mosley, he's going left, but we know that you're right-handed, though. You shoot right-handed, but you're left-handed. Talk about how much work did you put in to, like your left hand, like I feel like you're just more comfortable with it on a basketball court. The only thing you don't do is shoot jumpers. Yeah. But if you finish around the rim with the left, you straight dribble with the left. Like sometimes you don't even touch it with your right, but we know you can go right because you shoot right. Yeah. So just talk about your left hand in the game of basketball.
My left hand, it's crazy. I don't know, bro. They try to make me go right. I still, oh no, it's just like that.
Yeah, it's because I just said every time I look up, you like Alvin is going left. You finish with the left. You kind of do that left-handed floater and stuff like that. So like, how much work did you kind of just put into like just be like that?
I put a lot in work. I put a lot of work. It's just then after that just easy. Oh no, it's like a lot of kids now they can't even go left. It's hard for them to go left.
Yeah, but like I feel like left is like almost like it's almost like a. We don't know which way we could stop them, but like I feel like a lot of coaches, their game plan. Every time I hear, we got to stop Alvin from going left. Yeah, I know you hear it too.
It's all the parents in the stands say it's
force him right.
Exactly, they still be letting me go left. I'm like, hey, is that easy?
Yeah, but I think the thing is on the defensive end, most kids are dominantly right-handed. Yeah. So I feel like sometimes the left side of their mind is like we really can't. It can't react fast enough. Yeah. But I just feel like with you with your left hand, it's like it's almost money. Yeah. How does that help you?
I mean, how does my left hand help me?
Yeah.
It helped me a lot because it's free up because I shoot with my right hand, so it's like free up my shot to the right. Like when I fade to the right, it's easy to get my right. I think I'd be going left. Like they'll lean on my left side, but nah, I got it with my right side.
The defenses that you saw this year. What was tougher defenses that you felt like you faced? Did you feel like you faced tougher defenses in football or defenses in basketball?
Basketball. It was basketball.
Wow.
Like tough defense I played, like Stafford, they got everybody like my boys, the 6'7" big. Yeah. It was hard to play very soon. He blocking everything. I'm like, come on. And then that was probably the toughest defense I played though. That's it. It wasn't nobody else for real.
Talk about your middle school years, Thornton Middle School, just because we kind of know like the Thornton pedigree, who's really been like Thornton is always a dominant program. Yeah. So just talk about that time and how. And the second question I would just ask behind that: how did it prepare you for high school?
Thornton, well, shoot, it's like everybody was good there, so it's like everybody was good. So it's like you had to get better on your own for real. Mm-hmm. It's like in basketball, like me, Reese, Josiah, we was just a great team. So it was like we had to get better on our own for real. And then football, it's the same way. It was all good. So it was like you still gotta get better on your own.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Then when you think about it, like obviously you've played it, but when you were at Thornton, do you believe like the practices were tougher than the games? Because of the athletes that you guys had?
Like when we scrimmage, it was way tougher than the games because the athletes we played on the other team, they weren't even that good as our team. So it was like, no, our practice was way better.
How many district championships in all sports do you actually have? Because did you win in 7th grade for football?
No, we lost. We lost both in 8th grade too, football too.
Mo City. Mo City got y'all.
Yeah. So I only got one in 7th grade basketball.
Oh!
I only got one. Never made it. Shoot. We lost this district championship to the Stafford, yeah. So, yeah, I only got one.
One district championship?
Yeah.
I want to talk about one of your friends. Obviously, a lot of people think that he's the best player in 2027, Mr. Reese Alston.
Yeah.
I would say this. I saw him in 7th grade.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was that.
Yeah.
To see him now, what do you obviously you've been around him and the work that he's put in. To see him from where he was in 7th grade to being one of the baddest dudes in the country.
Yeah.
Just talk about that.
That's my guy. He he kind of different. He kind of different. Yeah. He's 6'4" now.
Oh.
He that big. He be dunking, punching, all type of stuff. That dude way different when he was 7th grade.
Did you think that he was going to become that from 7th grade like to now?
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you see it?
I mean, if his dad, Ray Austin, you know.
You're right.
He got one of the best handles in the game. So I'm like, he got to learn something from him.
Okay. What happened in these 8th grade playoffs that you guys couldn't defend the title in 7th grade?
I mean, we could have defended, but we lost a half-court shot.
Oh!
We lost a half-court shot, yeah.
Alvin, it's a real trend in these big games. Yeah. You guys be just...
This close. This close, man.
Are you the jinx?
Nah, I can't be. I can't be. It just got to be somebody in the stands watching. That's always watching. It can't be me.
When you transition into Crawford, when you get there, what is kind of your feelings as soon as you kind of get there?
So like as soon as I walk into school, I mean, nothing regular. I just treat it like a regular school day. Nothing regular for real. I mean, until I get to like my 5th period, basketball, football, that's when I just take it serious.
Talk about Crawford as a whole, as a school, because like I said, it's one, like he said, we know it's one of the newer schools. Yeah. 2nd year open. Yeah. So just talk about it like the environment and the teachers, principals, obviously like the students. Just talk about that.
I mean, my school is a cool school, nothing too much be going on, Our teachers and staff, everybody just support us, support the football team, basketball team, we got a good school though, great school.
Do you feel the buzz going around the city what Crawford can be?
Most definitely. Yeah, most definitely. Ever since especially in basketball, like I feel like we make the most noise in the school. Yeah.
Cooz Elite.
Yeah.
It first started with Crawford Elite. Mm-hmm. Talk about those times before we get into Cooz Elite. Talk about those times. Crawford Elite.
All right, Elite. Hey, that was a good team. We was I feel like we was the best in the city.
Best in the city.
Really the best in the city. I feel like
over teams like Defenders, Hoops, JL3, Blue Chips.
We had lost to JL3 by 1. Cooz, like the team, well, it was still our elite, but like we had lost to them by 1. But I still feel like we're the best team in Houston. Yeah.
Okay. So now we're gonna transition to Cooz Elite.
Yeah.
15U. Pro 16 Puma Circuit. But before we hop into the circuit, y'all 15U. Y'all 15U team a year ago. Talk about that team where it kind of measured up with teams in the city. Those top teams in the city.
What, like JL3 now?
Yeah.
Us, I feel like we just better. We better than them. I just feel like we better than them.
What makes y'all better than them?
I feel like we just been together for a long. Like every team be mixing up every year. We've been together for a long time. We already got all the chemistry. I feel like then our skills they get better every year. So I feel like we just that team.
I want you to talk about the Cooz Elite program because the one thing that I would always kind of praise Cooz for is that I think it kind of fits what Austin and your team is about, like the grittiness, but also the loyalty.
Yeah.
Talk about like the Cooz organization as a whole, because they've always been a tough team, but they've always been guys that's always been loyal. Like when there was chances to take bigger opportunities and go to a Adidas team, EYBL team, or Under Armour team, guys usually tend to stay at Cooz Elite because the way those coaches really, really care.
Yeah.
So just talk about like Cooz Elite as an organization.
I feel like our whole organization good. Every team we got is kind of good, and I feel like everybody would want to stay with that team to build some. You know, and everybody loyal. Yeah, I feel like everybody loyal on our team. Like everybody that we had practice the other day, the whole team there. So I feel like everybody loyal. Yeah.
Cooz Elite, 15U, Pro 16 circuit.
Yeah.
Like you said, like I said, you're a guy that's kind of set the trend at Crawford being kind of the first.
Yeah.
But now you guys are literally the first on the Puma Circuit side.
Yeah.
Talk about that experience.
I mean, shoot. After we won the championship.
I was gonna get to that. You know I'm getting to that. You know I'm getting to that.
Yeah, but yeah. Hello, what you say? Hey.
Just talk about the Puma. You guys being like the first on the Pro 16 circuit.
The first,
like the first team, like one of like the you know how Puma. This is like the last year was their very first year on Puma.
Oh yeah.
Just talk about that experience.
Oh, so Puma, I feel like that's a great circuit. You know, I mean they give. Well, I mean the shoes are Right.
Lamellos?
Yeah, they Lamellos, all them. Yeah.
Yeah. Not the designers.
Nah, but I feel like Pro 16, that's a good circuit for everybody. I feel like it's one of the top circuits, though.
No, I believe it, too, because I told everybody this year I believed it was the second best circuit in the country. Yeah. Because I said, obviously, EYBL, you know what Nike does. But, like the players they produced, I'm going to look in the camera and say this. McDonald's All-American game, you guys got it wrong because I really think Kingston Flemings deserve to be a McDonald's All-American from the Puma Circuit. Yeah. So, like, even though Chris Sinek, I know he's a McDonald's All-American from the Puma Circuit. So, just talk about the buzz of the Puma Circuit.
I mean, like, big guys like them, they be making a noise for Puma.
Yeah.
So, I feel like, that's why I feel like Puma one of the best circuits because the guys like them, like Reese, he be making a noise for Puma, like making everybody want to come to Puma. So, I feel like that's why.
The championship game, Puma Circuit. Excuse my language because I'm gonna have to use a quote from your coach Rayford Austin.
Yeah.
We walked they ass down by 10. We walked they ass down.
Yeah.
Talk about those championship games, sudden death.
Yeah.
For the Puma Pro 16 15U championship. Talk about that game because that's when we know that Alvin was a no jinx.
Yeah. So boom, we was down by 10.
Yeah.
You know, we play. You know how we play full court defense, traps all the time. We got like two steals back to back. Got this lead lower. After that, I think they had hit a shot something, and then we had went back, got a bucket. It was just a lot going on, you know. Came all the way back, tied the game up. You know, at the end, my boy Reese had 2 big shots to end the game, and then we had won it.
Talk about that moment when y'all won because it looked like a good time.
Oh, if you saw the video, it was like
no, I did. I saw the video.
Everybody jumping on everybody.
Did Rayford Austin really roll around the court like that? You gotta go back and I gotta show you that video. He literally they win the game. He starts rolling around the whole court.
Yeah. He actually
That's crazy.
Yeah.
When you guys win that championship, does that kind of stamp you guys not only as the best 15U team in Texas, but do you guys think that you guys are the best 15U team in the country?
Yeah, I feel like we won. Yeah, I feel like we really one of the top teams in the country. I think we're the best team in the country. I feel like you line us against anybody, I feel like we would not be scared. We just go out there and play and win.
Talk about that team. I want to know the players. Talk about that team, that 15U Cooz Elite.
So, you know, we got Reese.
Yes.
Got Broderick. Yeah,
Broderick. Yeah.
We got Cam. He from Summer Creek. Yeah,
Cam, okay.
Boy. And then we got me. We got, who else? We had Chris, little Chris the guard.
Yes.
And then we had Jeremiah. He was a big from Legacy. Mm-hmm. Had Noah. Mm-hmm. And I think that's it, right? Yeah, I think that's it, yeah.
To win with those guys, what did it mean to you? Because, like, obviously, like, the core of that group came from Rayford Austin, or Elite.
Yeah.
To win with those guys on the Puma circuit, was it just more like, what can they say now about us? Or was it just more like just talk about winning with those guys, your boys, your brothers?
Winning with them was great. Like, you know, we never won something as big as that. So, it's like winning with them was real good. And then, you know, we all been playing with each other for a long time. So, that's like, it's great.
AAU season is coming up.
Yeah.
Cooz Elite, 16U now.
Yeah.
The target is on you guys' back. How do you guys kind of handle that, knowing that not only people in the city is gunning after you, but people around the country is gunning after you? Talk about it.
I mean, when you one of the top teams, I mean, everybody coming for your back. And then now we got to go to Cooz Elite, we going back to Puma Circuit, trying to repeat the same thing we did last year, defend that.
How confident are you guys that you guys can get that done? Because I'm really, if you guys make it, I'm flying out there to come see y'all. I'm coming to come see y'all.
I feel like that's 110%. Like I just know we winning it again. I feel like nobody can stop us.
The one thing that I would want to say, how important, knowing that you guys, like you said, you guys never won anything as big as that.
Yeah.
But how important was you guys' chemistry all those years to win a championship like that? Like when you guys know you guys are down 10 in the middle of a game, knowing that was it more like we've been here before, and like you guys start all knowing like, okay, now it's time to win. Just talk about that chemistry mindset in the middle of the game.
Yeah, we definitely been there before. Like we've been down 20 before and came back. I feel like that was gonna be something easy for us to do. I feel like because we knew that team, we was just messing up that game. We just knew that team couldn't mess with us. Like we know we should have blew them out, but hey, we still won it though.
How good is Rayford Alston as a coach?
Oh, he a great coach. He he tell us what we did wrong, what we did, but he tell us how to fix it. And then he a leader, like a good leader for us. Like I feel like everybody can look up to him, and then we can be like, hey, let's go do it, and then we do everything.
Talk about the Cooz fans, because the Cooz parents, they travel in packs. Yeah. Like it's almost like not only are you facing Cooz, you facing the parents too.
Yeah.
Just talk about like how big they were for you guys winning that championship.
I mean, they was just happy as us, and they didn't even play, so it was like they was just as proud.
Because I saw dads literally like
jumping on the court. Yes. Yeah, it was just as happy as us. I'm saying
7-on-7 football. Talk about that experience.
7-on-7, it's just like AAU basically.
Talk how? I want to know how.
It's just like AAU. It's 7-on-7 and AAU. You both travel. You play top teams. All this, but it's not no circuits and then like it's only circuit probably in 7-on-7, OT7 stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk about how does 7-on-7 help your game when it comes to next year on the football field?
Oh, I feel like 7-on-7. It's just like training. It's like helping your skill set for whenever you get ready for the real football, like pads and all that.
What have you learned so far playing in 7-on-7?
What have I learned? I learned that a lot. No, I feel like in 7-on-7, whenever you don't got pads on, I feel like kids are not as good as what they is. Like whenever you're in 7-on-7, like with pads they might be different, but in 7-on-7 they're not really like that. So I feel like kids be better in pads than what they is in 7-on-7.
Damn, that's a real interesting. Like you saying kids are better in pads
than what they is in 7-on-7. Yeah.
I kind of want you to kind of elaborate on that, because like I may not want you to elaborate, but give me a position that you think that's better in pads but not as good in 7-on-7.
Like DBs, DBs, they be like they coverage don't like in the game, like or I could say they look way better on the field, like coverage and everything. I don't know if it's the skill type, the receiver they play, or I don't know if I'm just that good. I don't know.
So do you think do you think because DBs, they like to bump and run, especially in pads, you think that's kind of the difference? Like they really can't
they can't really grab you like how they do in the game.
So it basically comes down to technique.
Yeah. Let's see if your skill set really like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can see why. Okay, I can see that. Okay, because I said I know it. Because because when you told me that, I feel like you were talking about the DBs, because I was like, yeah, I can see they can't really jam you, like they have to usually use technique. But that means you could kind of say that it gets them better.
Yeah, it do.
Okay.
I feel like it helped a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Give me in basketball. Give me 4 2027s you would run with.
I like to play with.
Give me 4 2027s in the city that you would run with and compete against anybody.
Yeah. I feel like the guys I play with on Cooz. That's what I feel like. That's my.
I knew it. I said.
Yeah, this guys I play with all the time. Bro. That's him. Yeah.
Where do you feel like I really want to know if you're going to answer this too.
Yeah.
Amongst basketball players in 2027, where do you feel like where do you rank at?
Where do I rank it?
Where, like your personal rank?
Like in the city?
In the city, state, it don't matter. No, in the city. We'll take the city first.
In the city, I feel like I'm top 5 in the city. Yeah.
Give me the 4 that you think that. Okay, give me 4.
That's up there. Reese. Let me see. Reese. I gotta go with. I don't know. It's kind of. I gotta give Evan from Bush. I feel like he up there. He low key, he's nice. I just feel like he don't got as much exposure as everybody else do. I just feel like he kind of nice.
Okay. I can take that.
And then I go Broderick. I feel like he's top.
Yeah,
5.
Broderick. Yeah, Broderick is yeah.
And then Trey Pinkert.
You know what? That's a legitimate list.
Yeah.
That's a legitimate list. I'll take that because like I think I might throw a little Justin in there from straight.
Oh, yeah.
I might throw them in there, but that Evan one, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Because I think like but I would say that you're right. He doesn't have as much exposure as you guys, but like okay.
So I feel
I like that. Obviously you're on 7-on-7 now, so amongst receivers, I'm not gonna even say in 27.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say across the board in high school, amongst receivers, where do you feel like you're at?
Like 20, with the 2025s and all that?
Everybody, yeah.
Everybody? There's a lot of good receivers. In Houston,
in Houston.
Okay, in Houston, I can say I'm top 10. I'm up there top 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a few receivers, like in the city that you've seen, like, oh, that guy's pretty good. Not even in your class, just a few receivers. Just
my boy Chris Stewart.
Shout out Chris Stewart. He will be on the Easy Corner Lake alum. He will be here. Okay.
My boy Chris.
I love Chris.
Who else I can say? Another receiver. It's a lot. It's a lot. Dang. Who else I can say?
Yeah, I say you could just give me 2 more or 1 more. It don't matter.
It's a lot of kids that's out here that don't got no exposure. But I gotta go with my boy John Rangel. He at Ridge Point.
Okay.
And then I gotta go 1 more. Let me give you 1 more. Let's see. Oh, Awakani. His name Jalen or Jaden. Something. He been blowing up Warren. Jaden Warren. Yeah, one of them. That's his last name. Yeah, he nasty.
Oh, what class? What's his class?
26.
26. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want you to okay because I want to see because I got to ask this question for football.
Yeah.
Give me. You probably not even seen everybody, but I just want to know if you're going to say this name. That's why I want to ask you the question.
Yeah.
Give me. I'm gonna take yourself out of it. Give me 4 of your top 2027s in football.
Receivers?
No, just players.
Just players.
I want to see if you're going to say this name because if you don't, I might walk off.
27.
That you've seen or that you know in this city.
That I know. Dang.
Because I know who's my number one guy is. I know who my number. I just want to know if you're going to say his name.
2027?
2027.
In Houston? He in Houston?
Yes, I know who's my number one guy.
My boy Landon.
Thank you.
My boy Landon.
Thank
I play with him.
Yes. I saw him in middle school, and I was like, oh, he's the only guy that I've ever felt that could have played varsity as an 8th grader.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, after that, shoot, 2027. Just overall. Hey, it's a lot. It's a lot. I don't really know after that. Let me see. Because 2027 is not really that big in Houston. Like, it's not a lot of 2027 that really that big, I think. I don't know.
Okay. I would say this. If we could actually scratch that.
Yeah.
If you give me one player that you feel like we have to look out for this season in football, no matter what school, it can be Crawford, it can be any school, one player.
At Crawford, I don't want to say my quarterback at Crawford, Braylon Fisher.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta look at him.
What class is he?
2027.
27?
Yeah.
Good connection already?
Yeah.
What's the expectations for Crawford football next year?
I mean, do better than we did last year. Gotta do better than we did. Because I feel like we're playing the same. I think we're playing the same schedule. So I feel like as we got bigger and stronger, because everybody, that was mostly like really our excuse. Everybody was bigger than us, and we have no seniors. But I feel like everything gonna be different now. Since we got seniors now, everybody gonna be bigger and stronger. So I feel like we're gonna be way better than we did last year.
I didn't even get a chance. Talk about the football coaches at Crawford. Talk about your head coach.
Coach Jackson. He a cool guy. When he mad, he might not be one. But yeah, he a cool coach. He push everybody. Treat everybody the same. Like I like him. That's my guy.
Okay, yeah. I got you. So we probably gonna try to end with some quick hitters.
Yeah.
Give me your top 3 music artists. And by the way, the back end of that question,
yeah,
you have to give me a song that I have to listen to.
All right, I say Huncho.
Okay.
No Cap.
Okay.
And then Rollo. That's it.
What was your top 3?
Yeah.
Give me a song I should listen to from any of those artists.
Let me see. What song do I know? I think you listen to by No Cap. It's called Grenade.
Grenade.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me your top 3 basketball sneaker.
Top 3, I say Paul George.
Okay.
Kevin Durant. And then Kyrie's.
Is it the Nike Kyries or the answer Kyries? That's all I need to know. Like the
Nike one.
Okay, I just had to ask. Who? Matter of fact, I think I got one. I think I got one. Cut one fast food. Chick-fil-A. Whataburger, Cane's.
Whataburger. I gotta go Whataburger.
Why you couldn't Whataburger?
Cause Cane's is it's just whatever you put that sauce with the chicken, and then Chick-fil-A it's just big. It's always.
Give me your order from Cane's.
Just a 3-piece combo. That's all I need. That's all I need. All I need.
All you need.
Yeah.
All you need. Good. Give me your top 3 movies.
I don't watch movies for it.
Okay, give me your top 3 athletes.
Top 3 athletes?
Any sport.
Any sport.
Because you're a dual sport athlete, so that's why I just can't ask you what. So like,
top 3 athletes. I say, I go. Everybody gonna say LeBron, but I ain't gonna say him. I ain't gonna say him, so I'm gonna say Kyrie. And then I'm gonna say Lamar Jackson, and then we'll go one more. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with Tank Dell, even though he, Tank Dell, yeah.
Why Tank?
Cause he, if you saw the path he went through, he went to JUCO, to U of H, and the NFL. He had to be a hard worker. Yeah,
the story. I know it's a little early.
Yeah.
But I want to ask this question. I'm not asking. This is not a question to kind of ask where you going.
Yeah.
This is kind of a question that's what's your favorite top 3 college teams.
My favorite colleges, I say Texas A&M.
Okay.
And then Texas A&M. I like SMU. And then I gotta go with one more. What's that? I gotta go with Oregon. I just like their jersey. Like
Everybody does. Everybody loves the jerseys, bro.
The jersey's nice. That's all I like about them.
If you weren't playing basketball and football, what would you be doing?
Oh no. I don't really know. Dang, I don't know for real. I'll probably be getting a job.
I got you. Give me your goal for next year. Give me your goal for next year as far as athletically. Mm-hmm. And give me your goal probably 10 years down the line.
My goal next year to get MVP in both sports.
Whew.
I was second behind getting MVP for football this year. And then from 2 years, probably just get a business, a big business. Like, you know how everybody be opening up gyms and everything. I'll do something like that.
Yeah, giving back to the community.
Yeah.
And my last question, who is Alvin Mosley?
Right, me. That guy. That guy.
Hey, that's all. That guy. Hey, summed it up. Man, I appreciate it. Oh, do you have any questions for me?
I want to know your top 2027 basketball player.
Top 20. Damn, man.
Your top
10 in the city. Mm-hmm. Number 1 is Reese.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out like shout out Reese Austin. I need him on the show. You're my guy. Number 1 is Reese. Alvin, I'm not gonna even say this because you're here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put you 2 because like I would say other than you and Reese, and I'm gonna throw out a name because I think he's number 3. But I think that you guys, almost as young as you guys are, you guys had the most responsibility.
Yeah.
Number 3, Isaiah Santos.
Yeah.
I think that kid right there, he plays as hard as anybody. What he did, especially this year beating the Atascocita and 1 game away from a state semifinal appearance, I'll give him number 3. Number 4, I can't lie to you. Aleem Olajuwon is a bad boy at Episcopal, man. Aleem, everybody thought Episcopal was dead in the water this year, and he got him to the SBC title. So, I just think, so I say Reese, you, Isaiah, Aleem. Number 5. Man, that's a hard one because, you can look at Broderick.
Yeah.
Like I said, Evan, like you said, he's still up there. Lil Justin is still up there. Yeah. I think a sleeper, a a sleeper. He's probably not in the top 5, but I can see his game developing. Yeah. Little Edward from Travis. I think that he did a lot of really, really, really good things this year that people don't really see. So I think that the fact that, you know, Timmy and Cameron going to be gone, I think that you're going to see him like elevate to a first team kind of guy. So I like his build and his shot making.
He made second team this year, right?
Yeah, I think he made second team this year. So I just think that, but like, dang, at number 5, that's hard because I'm trying to see. Yeah, I said I'm trying to remember the AAU teams to say. I don't remember the hoops 15. You know what? I take that back. Number 5, it is almost my personal biasness. People are gonna be like, "What? Where did this come from?" Number 5, Nimitz, Josh Coleman. I know he play hard. Like Josh Coleman. Give me 5 Josh Colemans. I know I'm winning. And so 5 is Josh Coleman. Josh Coleman from Nimitz. I'll put that's my 5. Yeah, that's my 5.
Yeah, he did play with us one tournament. RA Elite. Yeah, he played with us before.
Josh is but it comes from his dad though. His dad like Coach Coleman. So so that's what I would say. And I guess my last question is, give me somebody that you will want to see on this show. But this is the caveat. This is the thing. You have to help us get him.
Yeah, I can get y'all Reese.
There it is. Reese Austin.
I can get y'all Reese.
Reese Austin. Reese,
I'm gonna get you on the show.
Yes. Reese Austin, we want to see you on the easy corner. We know. I got the questions. Yeah. I got you. This has been another episode of the Easy Corner. I'm here with the dual sport athlete, district MVP in basketball, first team all district in football, Cooz Elite, Puma Circuit defending 15U champions. Crawford High School 2027, Alvin Mosley. See you later. How was it?